the kingdom of heaven, just like heaven. I can't sing, so don't laugh at me, but I will sing to the praise of Yahuwah, our Elohim. That's it right there. One. Sitting here creating a print, and I can put on a shirt. I think I got it, family. I think I got it. I think I got it. And listening to the state of finances, uh, the state of finances in America and its corporations. Yeah, we already know it ain't gonna be looking too good, buddy. But you ain't got to keep rubbing in all the bad points, which we know, which should inspire or ignite a fire in ones to take stock. For one, take stock and know that what you have makes the difference. First of all, yeah, the corporations might be in a recession. People ain't spending money with them, but we have an economy that just don't stop. And it's not, governed by world, world corporations and all that stuff. No, now it's the time to show up and show out, family. You ain't gonna have no choice. I look at all that, the state of what's going on, and we knew it was coming. We know everything that's being done is gonna be tried. It's gonna be tried in the fire to be proven. And hey, if it's worth investing in, the Most High will give it the increase. He will protect it. Although you're gonna go through the fire, brothers and sisters, you're gonna be tried to see that what you're putting out, who you've become. Well, do you even understand who you are according to the Bible, which is very important to know in this day and time. I don't know why people negate the word, but sooner than later, all that's gonna change. We see it, especially with this group that's in office now. People losing hope. That's what I'm sitting here listening to, and I'm like, man, y'all better pay attention to y'all brothers. We telling y'all, we are a chosen people, the Most High people. We're not. Yeah, we're here in the world, but the things of the world shouldn't be affecting the children of God. No, 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 no. Why? Because we're moving in wisdom of the Most High. In the world, but not of the world. Yeah, the world turning it, turning a dollar every minute like it used to. Companies are. People are opting to hold their money longer than to just spend it. But understand, y'all are not. They're not the only out that people utilize. And I think, well, I don't think I know the world is going to come to that conclusion sooner than later. People are going to realize, okay, I have talents, I have gifts. In spite of what's going on, I need to tap in. Yeah, I see what's going on in the world, but I'm not going to let that determine how far I go or how far I'm going to be able to go. Because why? We have mouths to feed. If think about it, it's going to get rough for you, it's going to get rough for your dependents. I know men, you're about to come the MVP, the most valuable players. I know they have been real disrespectful and they've been out their mind, really. If you ask me, with this idea that all this me, I do better. Well, a lot of y'all depending on credit. You're not getting hard cash, when you're going out there trading. a service or a product of value, and people are coming to purchase it. A lot of y'all use credit, family. You gotta see through that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but that's not power. And especially in the face of all this uncertainty right now, with all the cutbacks the government making, that's affecting a lot of money that most I get to most get to exercise and programs through certain institutions, and it's just not going to be there. That's like with the USDA, with the education department. Don't you know that's going to affect? I thought about the daycares. That's going to affect the daycares that's receiving this money and using this money, and it's helping to keep the doors open and bills paid, employees paid. I guess insurance and other things that's needed that come with it. Well, think about it. A lot of people are about to lose that. It's gonna get ugly. Yeah, it's gonna get ugly. But to me, I believe it causes a shift, not just in what you do, but how you think. Period. Your overall objective is about to shift. We're either gonna stand still and die spiritually and physically stuck, feeling like you're incapable, you don't have a way, or you're gonna tap in, family. We hustlers. You know, I'm not saying go out here and do nothing wicked. I'm talking about survivors, family. We've been at war all our fucking life. Before you got here, you was at war. A black man, you been at war. So now it's time to bring what you've learned to the forefront. Me and any other man. Trust me, you finna become the MVP out this mug. A lot of people shun us, talk shit about the black man. They say all kind of ungodly about us. I'm talking about our own people. I ain't even talking about the outside. And I'm gonna hold your ass to the fire for that. But right now, we got something bigger. It's people ain't. I don't think people paying attention because without the government, a lot of shit gonna change. It's about to change. But I wish all my brothers and sisters well. And I pray y'all come together, become of one mind, and that's to overcome the world. And you gotta understand, it's the Most High. Now you're gonna have to learn to have faith. The Bible has a way, then the world operates in a way. It's different. I know you've been taught and led to believe that if you follow these philosophies and doctrines of these people who like to call themselves interpreters of the word, when we know it clearly, you will be the Holy Spirit is what's ordained, commanded, prophesied that will come, take residence in you, and will be in you forever. And that it has a distinct purpose, which is why I can say what I'm about to say, what I'm saying, and know of a surety and not just be no jibber jabber. John chapter, what's that, 14, verse 13 through 17. You're given instructions, right? And within those instructions, when you pray, meaning come in the character, your mindset, having the spirit, putting on the likeness of your Father which art in heaven, as Christ demonstrated. Then you know you have to have a working knowledge of the scripture. The Father commands either his children to study his word, to show yourself approved unto him. Not to go off debating. His word is not a debate. It's the authority that's operating in the earth. And if you don't carry it in high regard, you will easily disrespect it and you will not. It will not lead and guide you nowhere. It will not lead and guide you nowhere. Straight up. You have to humble yourself before His Majesty. Understand you're in the presence of a real king. It's not like American, like the church. Y'all used to go to church and debating and, doing what you do. Well, in the kingdom, it's already written. You can get busy. Hey, what is you gonna get down or lay down? Bottom line, you gonna get down or lay down. Ain't no debate with the Father. Y'all be wanting to debate the brothers and sisters that speak the word and understand and share. That the Most High has put it on their heart to share what they've learned with you. Y'all want to debate and talk all kind of. Woo! Y'all be, man, y'all funny. I need some color. Okay, we're gonna make that some army colors. We going in, Judah. Oh yeah. We need some army colors though. Do that blue. Light blue. Do that blue. Offset. I'm creating a design. I'm gonna put on some clothing. Judah the Israelite. And we're going fatigue style. Do some gray or some tan. Do some tan. I'll do some tan word. Do a tan font. That young fella said, "You're doing some editing." I'm like, no, I'm creating. Like, no, you're editing. I guess so, young. I'm editing. Hmm. But yeah, it's time to come alive, brothers. Your stock is about to go up. Your children, and your women are going to be dependent on you, especially if you awaken. A lot of people, I don't know, they choose not to get engaged in learning who they are according to the Bible. They say that's old, that's done away with, God done away with them people, but I beg to differ because these are the same people. He said, yeah, he was scattered, but later there's a regather, and that he would give them. Remember the covenant that was given to them. He's not going to negate the covenant. It's written. He can't go back on his word. The scripture can't be broken. But you can fall out of alignment and miss your and block your blessings in many ways. And unbelief is really one that'll get you there. You gotta believe and you gotta stand on that thing, 10 toes down. You can't waver. You're not gonna be perfect. But when you come into the kingdom, you know it's different. It's not like following philosophies and doctrines of men. No, 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 no. Put your boots on and get ready. I'll tell you the truth. It's like becoming a leader. The Most High wants to empower you so that others will know. Nothing wrong with that. I got me a look, y'all. I got me one, got me one, got me one. Got me a print. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna use that. Come with that fatigue. Yeah, keep that. I like that background. Cream color. Or get some army. Oh yeah, go get some army paper. They got army paper. Vinyl. Get that and cut the font, cut the design. Wow. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm about to take a trip down to the supply store. I need to go get some hoodies anyway for these. I bought these fonts, these sisters fonts. Man, they dope. I got to put them together and push them. As soon as I bring them out, I know they're gonna sell off top. Real talk. I ain't just talking. I'm being serious. As soon as I take them out, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, next level." We see you. I like DTF. I like DTF because man, it expresses what I want and believe that others truly enjoy. DTF. Yeah, you kill that. Mm, get rid of that. Mm, go beige on black. Go black with a. Mm, oh heck yes. There you go. Oh man, that's dope there. I like that. Nah, that's cool because no one of them light colors would take away from the background. And that's one thing I don't want to do. I want the background to be, oh, yes. I want that background to accentuate. I want it to fuse. I don't want the words to be standing out there popping. And although I do want the words to pop, but I want the overall theme, the words in the background to fuse, to create an abstract look, but at the same time, it has to work. It has to fuse, come together to express this idea. Uh, I need colors that blend. That's in harmony. Yeah, silver. No. What about that royal purple? No, that's too strong. That purple too strong. Black and red. Ooh. Okay, make that. I'm just talking to myself. Boy, bring it down. So you can create that, turn that to a print, or I'm going with the vinyl. I like the vinyl application because I can design with multiple colors. And it'd be nice. I like how those vinyl cuts pop. The wordplay. But this time I'm going with a background. I'm going with fatigue. I ain't going with that red. Get rid of that. You need a green offset to go with that army color. green theme. Yeah, stick with a green theme. That green theme. Perfect. And today was nice out there. Beautiful day. Hmm. I learned something too. That's why I'm not afraid of whatever's going on with the system, because one thing's for certain, two things for sure. That's not gonna stop me from operating. I'm not, and I'm not saying that to try to sound like I know something more than the next person. I know one thing's for sure. I'm not connected to the system, so I'm not, you know. Yes, if it works for you, work it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It just never worked for me coming from my background. I believe a lot of y'all understand exactly what I'm saying. You know what I mean. That wasn't what many of us chose to look to. I'm being honest. And yeah, a lot of it still, I carry those ideals to this day, but it's time for us to come alive. Bottom line, no matter how you explain it, it's, man, it's Mayday on the front line. Mayday on the front line. Wake your people up. Come and use that Mayday on the front line. Nah, you said that's kind of corny. People know the time. I don't think they know the time. Heard the streets messed up. I'm not gonna go in. Sit back and think of a master plan as usual. Or you gonna have them thinking for you. And they thoughts are filled with doom and gloom. Like as if people don't know. You have others that's been sounding an alarm on what's gonna happen to the nation. As it is written biblically. The Most High put it on our hearts, downloaded that spirit in us, and gave us that drive to choose. You want to be a keeper, a tiller, a son, and that invitation is to all who will believe on the name and keep his commandments. Yeah, you can be a son of the highest. You got a lot of learning to do and training. Train yourself. It's not just gonna happen overnight, but you too. The invitation is to all who will believe and love one another. And that's not easy. Tis I had. I said I had a good day, great day. And it's gonna get better. I need to link up with my children more. I haven't been doing that lately. I miss my kids. I miss my children. I need to get involved more. So they grown. I don't give a They grown. Well, we in the evolving stages of our life. And I need to be involved. and producing because things are going sour real fast. Like I've been sitting here watching for the last 3 4 days, especially with that USDA thing and how they cut that $1 billion in school funding in the education department. Let me get that correct. They cut $1 billion in the education department, and I've been doing my research on it, and that's affecting not just the children but the farmers as well. The opportunity that that presents, I'm like, wow. But at the same time, on the flip side, that shows me that that's opportunity. There go an opportunity for the men right there. You know, I know we haven't always had that opportunity afforded us, but looking at it from the perspective of being chosen people to be the most savers, because it ups the ante. You know, you hear a lot of us talking about we kings and queens and the descendants of these people. Well, you got to start acting like them people and do more. Not act like them, but take. You know, you watch the greats, and you follow and study what made them think a certain way or move a certain way. Like people follow entrepreneurs. You see a lot of entrepreneurs and business people on the internet selling their spiel, you know, or educating people, sharing what they have experienced and written about, and making a nice chunk of change too doing it. And a lot of them got thriving YouTube pages and other sites. And that's good. That's what they work for. I pray they continue to accumulate wealth. But please understand the time that we in over here. The these we under. They playing game. They mismanaged, fam. These people are mismanagers. It's time to shift. And it's gonna shift naturally in your favor. And it's not about them or trying to take nothing from them or trying to discredit them. It's the truth, they mismanagers. Look at all this money they've been fucking up. Trump and Doge and the Doge team are uncovering and recovering, making you aware of it, although people don't like it because it's taking away a lot of the money. It's drying up the well, and it's showing people ain't really as successful and prosperous as you think they are. They dependent on these things, which is cool. It's a whole system set up designed about everybody use it. Don't get it twisted. I understand and I respect it, but now in lieu of everything that's happening and all how they used to try to keep a brother out. Keep a brother out. Brother can't do nothing, ain't gonna do nothing but sit back and pay attention because we have to go about it and building and create other forms to stream what we wanted, so to say. You know, to do it our way, which is cool. But they never want to share. They selfish ass. Now it's being challenged. People whining. Oh, I can't pay this. I can't pay that. And then I'm looking at it like, shit. With my trade, I should be able to, man, do good, do great, especially in the line of work that I do. So I'm not worried about your recessions, about their credit. I'm checking that out too. I was checking out the credit as in credit cards. People use a lot of credit cards. I don't just say that, and I'm not mad at people, but people depend on a lot of using credit cards, and that's about to change too. They own that family, and I ain't hating. And I'm saying that to say, okay, now you have to really sit down and assess because now you're gonna have to do something that's different outside of the normal routine, or the normal routes, or the normal institutions and things that we've been doing business with. It don't take a rocket scientist to understand that You know, you ain't gotta go listen and follow and subscribe and pay people money or listen to people talking about their dreams God told them. That's cool. I hope he did. I pray he did for their sakes. But I'm in the Word. I search the Scripture for a reason, family. There, because therein you shall find what? Life in the Scriptures, in the Word, not in people. You know, they got dreams. Okay, I pray it's anointed of the Most High. But that's not what's moving me. We're led of the Spirit, in spirit and in truth. The Word is truth, His law. That's what He speaks. He's a king. He's the king, not a king, the king of kings, the real king of kings. You did? And king up. Ooh, I like that. That's nice, too. All right. I'm going to have to steal that. I'll keep that on me so they'll know that we soldiers. The army of Judah and Israel is rising. Will you show up for the party, for the marriage supper? I am. Peace and blessings, y'all. Thanks for the light. It helps. What they say, it helps to reach others. They see you in the algorithm when they turn on their YouTube. I got a few people that I always see your videos come up, man. I'm like, that's cool. But I hope you're going back and doing the research for yourself. Because when you do the research yourself, you connecting with this information, it does something. It ignites something in you. It plants a seed. Yeah, I might have threw it out there and the seed was planted. But once you come into contact with it yourself, oh man, forget about it. It's gonna make you much 10 times better. It's gonna be in gradual stages. It's not gonna happen overnight. And yes, the enemy's gonna try you, fam, just like he did the Messiah. He tried him, but by the word, the Messiah declared and defeated Satan and all the works that he tried to. Remember, he offered the Messiah this, that, and the third. Tell him if he bowed down and worshiped him, he would give him all the splendor from the kingdoms of the world. Like, man, the Most High is the creator of all things, ruler, ultimate king. He created all that. Ain't nothing you can offer me or give me that's greater than what he has already established. Do you not know what 2 men? Europe just pulled the trigger. Counter-strike to cripple the entire U.S. auto industry. Trump said that too. President said that banks at risk. Chinese banks have stopped lending. What? What are they doing? Yeah, we know the church lie. They don't do nothing but lie. They lie like a rug. Russia can't stop this. China and Russia once again witness power of the U.S. in Alaska. Canada just blindsided Musk. Canada just dropped a brutal bombshell on Elon. That's all you hearing in the news. Are y'all paying attention and preparing yourself? Are you paying attention? We discussed the issue of AES and ECOWAS. That's what's up. Support the AES. AES is a growing power. It's good for the people. It's good for all the people of the land. What Abraham Traore is doing, forget about it. Other leaders, so-called powers that probably shouldn't be, can take a page out of his book. And I say that in all humility, because you can learn to humble yourself and be just like that. Empower the people through the government the way you're supposed to, not just your in crowd. Forget that. Stop that nepotism bullshit. Stop that using the office for your own advantages. Y'all need to stop that shit. That's why the nation is being spoiled. That's why other nations are building around your ass and isolating us. And you messing up the church money doing all that. They banning U.S. imports here. China's 78 billion reduction deals to blow to the U.S. But one thing for certain, two things for sure, you can play them games. But me and my family don't own no fucking corporation. You know, we're not dependent on that money. So we can live free of that headache. Y'all gonna learn to listen to black people. Black people have a perspective. Not just black people, but we are Hebrew Israelites, God's chosen people. We possess ancient knowledge that's different and it's more real than all this bull crap. Breaking news: Social Security fact check reports of surprise 6,000 bonus true. That's cool, but you still connecting that to a dying institution. What increase do you can you possibly imagine getting out of it? Canada cancels F-35 order. Another 10, 19 billion blow to Trump. Damn. Canada defies Trump. Kills F-35 deal. Turns to Europe. Annexation plans still on. Hey, they be killing me. They be putting these faces up here with the captions like, y'all very creative. They sure know how to get in your mind. Yeah, time to cut the cord. Energetic, karmic cords and ties removal. Release unwanted negative attachment. Yes, you got to cut all that shit loose. You got to cut it loose. It's not going. You can't. It's like an excess crash coming. Homeowners using payday loans to pay mortgages and car loans. No, you have to get creative. BRICS payment system launched. BRICS launched a shocking new payment system despite U.S. warnings. What the fuck you think they're gonna stop? Because you see how now that's how I can equate Genesis 15 when God said, "That nation whom you shall serve, I will judge." Even if I didn't know that scripture, we know black people serve this nation. Breaking news, you knew. Diddy's trial bombshell just exposed Oprah. The cover up is over. Hey boy, these people with these, if you gotta see this headline, then they got the pictures of Jay-Z, J-Lo, Oprah. They just be doing too much to sell a story, man. Get that crap out of here. Get that shit out of here. Dr. Francis Wesleyan shuts down and calls out a white professor. Dr. Francis Wesleyan was crushing a lot of them. Yes, Dr. Francis Wesleyan was crushing. And check out who she learned, who taught her to look at racism, white supremacy as a system instead of a just a behavior that you encounter in certain people that think they're better than you and you don't matter, like they are inherently literally better than you. And I don't get it. Everything about you, a certain group is recessive compared to us. So that kills your supremacy, idea of supremacy. And what's happening right now, like I said, these nations are being judged. In America, I see biblical prophecy all over you. I see Genesis 15, verse 13. Verse 14. In that nation he will judge, and afterward the children of Israel, the Hebrew Israelites, and the Gentiles, the other nations, who have taken hold of the word. They believe on the name of the Father and the Messiah, and they love one another. They love God's people. He's gonna gather us out of here. We're coming out of here. He's gonna gather his people. But before then, he's gonna gather 144,000. Yep, 12,000 out of each of the 12 tribes. Yep, and they're gonna establish the kingdom in the land where he chose to put his name forever. You're gonna know. I believe it's gonna be in our lifetime as far as the gathering of that 144. Not in the end times, but before the end. Read Ezekiel 37. I believe that. And he's gonna make us one stick again. And that's gonna also be a part of consummating his power from Zion, and the law shall go forth from Zion. I don't care what the world is establishing in their governments. You better pay attention to what the Most High saying. You ain't gotta listen to every Israelite, but read the book and understand that what you're reading is equated to the kingdom. It don't got nothing to do with no people. You are a servant to the Most High. That's who it plugs you with, the Father, and His instruction for you here while you are here. You don't need nobody else commentary. You seek Him out while you still can yourself. It matters. Then it's gonna give you knowledge, pure knowledge, fam. I ain't worried about what they're doing, like I said, because as long as they give me the breath of life, we already got the blueprint. Till the land, go and serve the people. Christ became a servant, the greatest servant. That's what you should be doing. And there's a way to serve them to give the people hope so they'll know. We got faith in the word. And that word is the truth because the scriptures can't be broken. For real. I'm about to get out of here. I got to get up tomorrow and make some moves and be prepared. I believe I done created two designs. I'm not going to print, I'm going to make them vinyl cuts. And then I edit it. Mm. I'm going to put right now on this one so I can get right back to it. Right now. Hashtag right now. You get right back to that joint so we can create that and put it out there. I have to get my tape. Once I'm done with these cars, as the cars come, I will deal with them, but I'm going to the streets. I'm going to sell my clothes. I'm tired of cars. Straight up. I appreciate it and I'm thankful. And I'm gonna serve them, but I'm ready to go and get dressed, look good, and sell clothes all day. I got multiple hustles. You know, you got to run multiple businesses. I run multiple businesses. Ain't gonna tell them what I might be doing tomorrow. But tomorrow I got two cars. I know what I'm gonna be doing, literally. Y'all willing, I'm alive, able to move and groove. I got a few things I need to get into. I like that Judah Israelite. We're gonna create that. Let me see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create it in a print. Basic cut. We're gonna print and cut, see what it looks like. Oh, that print still look nice. Okay, still look the same. Okay, I can create me a card. Create my own card. You got the background, phone number. Create info. I create cards too. Y'all want to get a card made? You create your card. I just got a card from a gentleman, electrician, and I'm like, okay, let's get your card. Take a look at how they got that card designed, and you create your card. Create me a business card. Oh, I never think to print nothing, create something to print myself. I'm always looking at designs and buying them. I got so many prints that I bought that I use. I'm gonna send them in by the groups. I got so many. and get them created into DTFs. Oh, the DTF class is the stuff, I'm telling you. Y'all gonna love that. That's what I'm bringing to the table. I still have more vinyl, but yeah, I like this in print form. That's still dope. Yeah, that's dope. Mm-mm. What are you doing, screwball? Touch that thing. There you go. Made you a design. Nice design. One on the front, one in the back. Go get my food. And some turkey tips, y'all. Julius, like, yeah, it's crazy. You can design, create prints yourself. Well, I ain't forget, I just never did it because I like to print. I can go from right here, put one of the characters on there, and start whoop-de-woo, Judah Israelite. I can create that and make it into, like I said, a DTF print design, and I can run this, well, it won't be fine, but run this on print paper. I got J Sport, Super J Super Sport, Super Soft. Oh yeah, character. Like get two black. No, you need anything else on there. Let's see. You turn that to a patch, son. Make that a patch design. You can cut it into a circle. Yeah, you can cut it into a circle design. They ain't ready for you, son. I love this machine. You can do a lot with this Cricut design within Cricut design space, man. You can do a lot. Get a lot done. Creating your design, one of a kind design, one of a design. You dig? Bring it back to the front. See if I can cut this design. See if I can cut it. Let's see. Nope. Oh no, it's perfect. And I know it's because nope. Don't worry about it. We're gonna run with that, man. All right, y'all. Peace and blessings. Be encouraged. We got now, not next. We now.